Hey everyone, this is Bowen with UtahBIM. Today we are excited to announce our newest tool for your tool belt, our UtahBIM Hub of Dynamo scripts. We are creating a library of Dynamo scripts designed for BIM managers, engineers, and architects. And one of the most frustrating parts of having someone internally at your company create Dynamo scripts is that the Dynamo scripts break all the time. And this can be due to having different packages that the Dynamo scripts need, and that'll break the program, or Revit gets an update that breaks your Dynamo scripts. And this isn't a problem as long as the person who created these scripts are still on your staff. But what happens when they leave for a different company and aren't available to help you fix the scripts? Our scripts ship with the packages they need, so you never need to worry about that. We'll be updating our Dynamo scripts to make sure that they work whenever Revit gets an update, because this is our business. We're going to be releasing new Dynamo scripts every week for you to use on your projects. This week I'm going to be showing off our steel fireproofing Dynamo script that lets you select structural steel elements from a linked model and create fireproofing around them with the thickness that you need. This is super helpful in clash detection to be able to have the fireproofing model elements showing up for each steel piece. And this helps all of the people coordinating with you to be able to see them in the coordination model, or if they bring them into Revit, through a linked Revit model, they can see them too. This is also more helpful than Navisworks clash tolerances, because those are set across the whole clash test versus our app. You can select, you can pick a whole bunch of steel elements and set them at 1 inch, or you can pick one and set it at 2, and then another one at 3, or groups, set them at 3.5, whatever. And so you can have different thicknesses for all of your fireproofing on your steel elements with ours, instead of having to rely on just whatever the greatest denominator is, for your Navisworks clash. So let's take a look at what this looks like. You, to be able to run our hub, you'll need a download Orchestra. And once you have that installed, you synchronize your Orchestra plugin with our hub, and that pulls in all of our Dynamo scripts that you've subscribed to. And then you hit synchronize here, and you hit refresh content and quick access. And the quick access creates these buttons here on the top left, which that's the Dynamo script. That's all you're going to do, is you're going to click on that, and there's no crazy Dynamo spaghetti monster that's going to come and get you in the middle of the night or anything like that. You don't have to deal with all the code or anything like that. It gives you a couple of inputs, you select what you need, and it runs. So before we run that, I'm going to clean up this view, so all we see is the structural framing. So hit all, and then let's go down here to structural framing, turn that on. I'm going to turn off the annotation categories, turn off the analytical model. Boom, there we go. So let's click on our thing here, and it starts running Dynamo in the background, but it won't open it for you to see all the spaghetti. So first, for this specific tool, the specific script, we come here and we need to pick a folder. So I'm going to use my desktop. I'm going to create a new folder called Fireproofing 4, and let's select that folder. And then I'm going to set all of the fireproofing that I'm going to create to 1.5 inches. You can see this is the format, 1 space 1.5, and I'm going to have them be hosted to level 1. So I'm going to hit run, and then it wants me to select the linked model. So we're going to be selecting elements from this linked model. That works. And then you'll see this little dialog here saying I can select multiple, or I can select one element. I have it at multiple because I'm going to select all of the steel here, and drag and finish. This is going to take about a minute, and it's going to create a piece of fireproofing for each one of these steel elements. So, okay, awesome. It looks like all of our fireproofing has been modeled out, and let's go ahead and create a section showing what this looks like. So I'm going to create a section. Let's do it. Well, let's take a look here at the model. Yeah, we're going to go like this. We're going to cut along this grid line right here, or next to it. Go to the view, and you can see all the fireproofing there. And I'm going to actually increase the detail level to fine here so we can see all of the elements. And you can see in this view, we've got columns showing up, but those weren't in our view, that we didn't create fireproofing for that. So let's do wireframe. And there you go. So you can see this little piece of steel, right? The C channel, and all of the fireproofing around it. and we said it was 1.5 inches, and let's see if that's true. What's nice is you can actually dimension from this too, so that's 1.5 inches. Sweet. So let's go ahead and export this to Navisworks just for the kicks and the giggles. Okay, now that we have Navisworks open, let's go ahead and add these models. And they were project 2 and project 2-1. So project 2 we know is our fireproofing. So I'm going to turn on some transparency so we can kind of see through it. And then project 1 is the actual uh, structural framing members here. And I'm going to override the color to a nice dark red. And here you go. So these fireproofing elements are fully clashable, and they work great for that purpose. You clash against each one of them, so they're not just a big, huge group. So that's nice. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you'd like to use this tool, click the link below today, or go to www.utahbim.com/dynamo-hub and check out the tool today. Anyway, till next time.